Hello everyone, welcome back to Sosnovka. We are still on our, still kind of going for our goal of getting these cows well fed before we move on to Farming Sim 17. So we need to keep this going. We need to check our other field because I have no idea the state that it's in. Okay. We need to fold this in. Oh! Okay. It is in a harvestable state, which is great. That's great news. That means when we're done over there, we can just take that harvester and throw it over here. Today, I think we're going to get our hay baled and probably picked up. I think first we're going to get some straw for our cows and just get that out of the way. We don't need a ton. Yeah, we'll see. Right now I need to put this away so that it looks like I don't want... Our farm's been messy for far too long. And by the time we're done with this series, things are going to be in their proper place. And then we just really, really hope that the Farming Sim 17 map, the Gold Crest Valley or whatever it's called, hopefully it will have a lot of storage as well. This place, Sosnovka, has been awesome because it's had really, really nice amounts of that. So let's run over here. If I could hit tab, but it's probably going to take longer to cycle through my vehicles than it will to just run over here. We'll jump that. Wonder why worker Willie's not working. Willie? Okay, so we filled up, so we need to do this. We can manually start Willie before he's completely finished by doing a little double tap on the H there. And we'll get this out of the way. One thing I probably didn't, I think I forgot to mention last time, when I was talking about the improvements. Oh, I should have just stopped there. Yeah, this is where I want to be. When I was talking about the improvements between Farming Sim 13 and Farming Sim 15, one thing I didn't mention that I always kind of forget about is I'm pretty sure they updated their physics. Mostly, I noticed a lot more effects of weight in Farming Sim 15. I felt like in 13 it didn't really matter. I don't want to say it didn't matter what tractor I used, but mostly like when things would fill up, it didn't feel like they were any heavier. And maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe it was there and I just never like observed that change. But in this game, I can definitely tell when I fill up those tippers with grain, the tractor feels like it's pulling a lot more weight than when it was empty. So that was a pretty big change, or I think that was a big change. Again, I may just not have noticed that in 11. If you remember, or not 11, 13. I didn't play 11. If that's true, let me know. If I'm just making that up and it's the same like kind of physics system, let me know that as well. That would be great. But I'm pretty sure that was a change. So hopefully they keep going with that. But yeah, in 13, I never felt like hills were a big deal. And in this game, there's times where I can barely get up a hill or can't get up a hill. And that may just be the maps. There may just not have been any, like, very mountainous or hilly, topographically varied maps. Oh, gosh. I left a little too soon. In 13, whereas these maps actually have a lot of topography to them, which I think is the correct use of that word, I hope. Anyway, that's probably all we need as far as bedding goes. The rest of the straw will be used for baling. And we should have, if I check... Yeah, we have 10% productivity, so basically straw gives you 5. I shouldn't say straw gives you 10. You have 5 by default, and then straw gives you another 5. and then mixed ration will give you 90. If you just do grass and silage separately, it'll give you 80. So your max can be 90. The only way to get to max, like to 100%, is by doing mixed ration. So now we will go. Gosh, we should probably just go ahead and finish harvesting this field and get our harvester into the other field, and then we'll finally get to baling, which I haven't done for so long. Kind of excited to get back to it. I actually don't run. Okay, so before I started this series, I want to get in there with him. Come on, Willie. Oh, Willie, come on. You can get all of this. So before I started, not this series, my first... Really? There we go. There we go. Put this pipe... Well, I don't need to put the pipe out. Willie will. Before I started my first Farming Sim 15 series, the one that was on Westbridge, I think? It's been a while. So before I did that, I played like my own game, like personally by myself off camera, on Bjornholm for a really, really long time. But now that I've started these Let's Plays, I actually don't really play this game outside of recordings, just because I still spend a lot of time playing this game on camera, and then obviously I like to play a lot. Man, this is... There we go. Okay, Willie, you're not going to finish this. This is just fine. We have a whole other field we need to get you to. And I like to play a lot of games outside of recording. So, like last week, and I played through kind of a lot of like little games I'd been meaning to. I played through Oxenfree, got through Gone Home, played a lot of Kerbal Space Program, which I might do on camera someday once I'm comfortable and think I know enough about it. Right now, that is definitely not the case. I played a lot of Mechanic Simulator before I started that Let's Play. So I'm pretty sure in 17, Farming Sim 17, like 100% of what I play in that game might be either on stream or Let's Plays, which is kind of interesting. Like, to me, that's like something very new for me. Not having like my own personal time with the game, but just going straight into Let's Plays and probably only ever doing that. It'll be different for me, but I think it'll be better for the channel, because I won't get, like, I don't want to say sick of it. Yes, I've needed breaks from this game before, but I've never gotten like I want to be done with it, so it'll help that at least. Yeah, not that that's any of your guys' concern. I'm just sort of sharing here, I guess. Sharing is caring, or so they say. Okay, we need this one. With this one, we probably should put a weight on it, but I think this tractor will be fine without it. It might just be a little slower. Oh gosh, it's a lot slower, but yeah, that's right. Let's fold it. Did I not hit the right button? Oh, X. Alright, we're almost ready. Let's go get this. We'll take it back over to the other field so that I'm ready for that. And then we'll finally get to baling. Oh my goodness. And then we have to bale the straw. We need hay and straw. Silage is the easy one. We have plenty of that now. Took a while to get, but we got that. Wait, I forgot to dump the... Hopefully it's enough. I don't want to go all the way back. We shouldn't fill up both. I'm excited to get to like customize my vehicles in 17. I can make everything pink and green. It's going to be so killer. And there we go. So we'll empty this as much as we can, and then we'll go bale. You know what, we can actually just park this like here, it'll be fine. Okay, let's just walk there instead of cycling through a lot of vehicles. Oh, I hope they have this little guy in 17. Hope they don't take it away and put in a DLC later on. Guess we'll see in 4 days or 3 days, whatever. 2 days. I think this will probably come out on Sunday, so 2 days. Crazy. Okay. Oh, I should really put a weight on this. Oh my gosh. No, this is fine. I just needed to get going a little bit. What? Did I not? Oh yeah, just the first one always takes a long time. I forgot about that. Nah, it'll start pushing out at a pretty consistent interval. If I can see. Let's go here. There's a really cool... I don't remember what it's called. I did a blog on it. It's like Track VR or something like that, where it actually... You put a little peripheral... I think it's a camera or something in front of, like, by your monitor, I think. And it tracks your head movement. So, instead of moving the mouse to look like this way, you just move your head. So I can move my head to the left. And if I turn my head to the left, it'll actually, like, turn the camera so I can see. But the coolest thing is if I actually lifted my head up, I would be able to look up over the hood, which I wish they would just put, like, a button in so that I could do that. Like, maybe the up arrows or something. But that's all the arrows do. But anyway, Farming Sim 17 will support that, which is really, really cool. I think that's a really neat idea. The only problem is, where are all my hay bales? Do I only have one so far? Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have a lot more than that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's really cool that they're going to support that. They're also supporting some eye thing where you can, where it actually tracks your eyes instead of your head. Kind of does the same thing. The only problem is that each of those devices is 150 bucks for the tracking one, the head tracking one, and then another 150 for the eye one. You only need one or the other. But yeah, I'll never get that. I mean, if you had that plus the the steering wheel foot pedal thing, which is like $300 or $400, that would really be a really nice experience. And then maybe by Farming Sim 19 they'll just finally support VR. And if they supported VR, I'd probably have a Vive right now if this was on the Vive. That's like how much I love VR. I've only used VR on the Gear VR, like Samsung Gear VR, like the mobile phones. And it was so cool on that. Like, it's got to be super, super cool on, like, an actual computer, obviously, right? But yeah, if this was supported on a Vive, holy cow, that would be... I'd have to figure out how to, like, stream and record that, but I would do it. So maybe by 19. I shouldn't be looking ahead already, because 17's not out yet, but, you know, dream big. Alright, I need to... I think if I hit B, yeah, and then I can unload this last one. Now, if I keep baling, it should turn this into straw. Like that 50% grass that I have will just automatically go to straw. And that's their kind of way of dealing with cleaning it out. You don't have to actually manually clean the thing out. You just keep going. Yeah, now I have 58% of a straw bale. And you can see it change color there. A little more yellow than the green hay. Let's go check our harvest. We're not too far away, but might as well empty it out one more time. Then we can probably ignore it. Okay, so Willie hopefully will wait until he's emptied. Yeah, that looks good. Let's keep baling. Oh, why didn't I stop right there? Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Let's get some straw, and then we can get our picker-upper, our bale picker-upper, and pick them up, which is super, 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 super easy. Yes, I could have windrowed these first, but I feel like it takes more time to windrow, like to get the windrow, take the windrower back. I feel like that takes more time than just getting the baler and baling. I don't know, you know, but that's the choice I decided to make. I guess there are a lot of rows. Yeah, I probably should have windrowed. Oh well. You live and you learn, and then you keep learning, and then forget, and then sometimes you keep forgetting, but then you learn it again, and then later on you remember that you forgot it once and then had to relearn it, and so you're learning it again, which is basically the story of me and how I relearned to windrow straw swath. Oh, that's a tight turn. Yeah, I probably need to go every other row. Yeah, so really, all we need to do to finish out our cow mixed feed, whatever it's called. I've never been 100% sure what to call it. Sometimes I call it mixed feed. Sometimes I call it mixed ration. They call it a mixture. Whatever it is. All we need is to basically just throw it all in a blender. And we got it. We got the straw bales, we got the hay bales, we got the silage, we got the blender, which is the mixing wagon. We just gotta throw it all in there. We'll definitely pick these up first. We won't just do it. Oh, we also have to get a... No, we already have a bale fork for the little guy. Yeah, this will be fine. We probably won't even ever touch that field over there. We'll see. Yeah, I think Farming Sim 17, not only do you have to do this for cows, but you have to do the same type of thing for pigs to get 100%. It just takes different stuff. Like you have to have like a tuber, like a potato or a beet, and you have to do, I think, soybeans and sunflowers. I don't know. There's like 4 ingredients that are different than the ones you use for cows. So it's going to be quite the industry. I'm going to turn this off. We're going to unload. We're going to put this baler away. Let's fold it up. Start cleaning up the farm a little bit. What's also crazy to me about this series is I never bought sheep or chickens. Like, I just never got around to it. Plus, the chickens were way over there, and the sheep were way over there, and I just sort of got busy. I'll make sure in 17 we'll do all the livestock, all the animal husbandry we can. Okay, we'll put this away here. Okay, we need the bale picker-upper. I don't know what the official name is. Auto stack. Yeah, let's get the auto stack. I'll call it that now. I think I knew that at one point in time, but then I forgot it, so I had to relearn it. It's a vicious cycle. All right, we actually don't have a lot of hay bales, but we'll pick up what we have. Oh, don't hit the dolly. Okay, hit the dolly. All right, I think we'll cut it there. So next episode will be probably the finale. We'll pick the bales up, get our cows some delicious food, clean up the farm so it doesn't look like a disaster area, and call it a Farming Sim 15. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Have yourselves a very nice day.